So we got out of the Joker's little fun house. I guess it's not really the Joker's anymore.
Oh,
Too soon.
You're dead,
got him.
dude.
Joke's on you.
Dead, yeah. That wasn't really fun, by the way. That was such a dark, or not dark, but like hard place to get out of. By the way.
The Joker's Funhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting kind of confused.
It was a maze, dude.
It really was. So not only is there the Scarecrow mask Easter egg up there, but there's something here too, which is pretty crazy. I don't know how people found this either.
I can't believe I got it on the first try, by the way. As far as like getting in the right spot for it. How do you... I saw Gotham pop up.
So what's so cool is that they had planned out all of these things ahead of time. Like the next game, we know a big focus of it, was obviously, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
This is related to Scarecrow. This looks different in this remaster.
It does, yeah. This is crazy, man. This looks like the Upside Down from Stranger Things. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's this is what it's like, dude. Yeah.
Did that make you jump the first time?
Yeah, definitely did.
So we can see the invoice here from Falcone Shipping.
Yes.
To Dr. J. Crane. Jonathan, I hope you find everything to be satisfactory. Mr. Fine was very specific about the shipping details, and we have followed them to the letter. By now you will have received the initial 15 shipments. The rest are in transit and will be with you shortly. So he uses these bugs to create his fear toxin.
Do you think this was the start of his work in Arkham Knight? Because he had like a much more powerful, blend, I guess you could say, in Knight.
Yeah.
Do you think this was the start of it, maybe?
Either that, or he was already working on it to prepare for, Knight. Because isn't Knight's not that long after this, isn't it? Like a little over a year.
I thought it was like 2 years.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but yeah. I thought
it's not long after.
No, it wasn't. But I suppose because he wasn't in this game at all either.
No, they took a break from him because he was in Asylum.
Yes.
I don't think he was in Origins either.
No,
right?
he didn't show up in Origins at all. Then he's just the main baddie in Knight, which was bananas. All right, we are trying to find the next Hush victim.
Oh, hey. Oh, no, never mind. I thought there was a...
political prisoner?
Yeah, but there was not. Speaking of political prisoners, we did 2 last time, which are probably cut out, but we had to do them during we were trying to get the AR challenge, because it took so long that they kept popping up.
Yes, it did.
Here we go. So we obviously know where some of these are.
Right.
Thief. I need to scan the area to see if there are any more clues to his identity and whereabouts.
What an amazing world where everyone owns a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Not a beer, like on their chest or on their stomach.
Yeah, why can't they be normal-looking guys like us,
Victim. First, the killer paralyzes the vocal cords and then removes the face before bandaging up the head. It's definitely him, and it looks like he's stepping up his attacks. A crime with this level of precision requires weeks of premeditation. These aren't just random attacks.
This is probably the most detective-y side mission in this game.
Yes,
Oracle,
I would totally agree.
I've reconstructed a clean set of fingerprints, but there's no match to anything in the Gotham criminal databases. I'm uploading the prints to you now. Check these against every record in the country.
That shouldn't take long.
No.
It's the entire country.
It's like in CSI where they put it into APHIS.
I found a match for the print, but there must be a mistake. This can't be correct.
Who do the prints belong to?
You. These are Bruce Wayne's fingerprints. How's that possible?
I have no idea.
Bruce, I don't know how to say this, but...
What's wrong, Barbara?
I've been thinking about the identity theft case. Don't get angry. But how can you actually be sure that it wasn't you who killed those people? I mean, they were your fingerprints at the scene.
What did you say?
Not intentionally, but clearly you're not well. That place is full of maniacs who could take advantage of a situation like that. Think about it. What if Crane got to you again? You know Strange's reputation. Maybe he planted the idea back when you met him. I don't like it, but...
It wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I just, well, you know.
How dare you insinuate a completely plausible explanation to this crime?
No, I don't know, Oracle.
What did you say?
You have a death wish, woman?
I'm glad you know where these are.
Yeah, I got a little bit of an idea. Well, it was hard to find them, originally.
Yeah, and they don't really, they don't pop up for a long time if you don't start them in the middle of the game.
Not at all, no. Ah, another one.
Another victim. Sooner or later, the killer will slip up. Let's hope it's this time.
Ugh.
Surprising to me this game was not M.
As with
I
the
know,
others,
it's got some gnarly
the
stuff.
victim's face was removed pre-mortem with surgical precision. The care taken suggests the killer is more concerned with the parts he's taking than what he leaves behind.
Alright. What's the next?
Right beneath his foot, I think?
Ooh, nicely done.
I'm a detective.
You're so
Someone has
good.
taken a lot of care to cover their tracks. They used bleach to destroy any forensic evidence at the crime scene. Sometimes the lack of evidence is all you need. I'll filter for particles of the bleach and see who was so determined to cover their tracks.
On we go.
Follow the bleach trail. Hey,
Where
do you
are
remember
you?
when bleach was such a meme? Like everyone was like, "Oh, I'll go drink some bleach."
Yeah,
it was
I
like a meme forever.
Is that a cat? Oh, it's us. Yes. A good eye. Yeah, it was a spicy meme. And then Tide Pods took over and Bleach died.
And Tide Pods died too, sadly. Is there one
Sadly.
meme? Is there one meme that you wish was not dead? Because I have two.
You do?
Yeah, I'll tell you after you talk to this dude.
Okay.
You killed that man and dumped his body back there. Why did you take his face?
It wasn't me. I just dumped the body. He told me to use bleach to clean it up.
Who told you?
Wayne, you know, the rich guy.
You're lying to me.
I'm not. There's an alley near the courtroom. That's where he is. He's crazy, man. You don't want to go in there.
Was his face in like the water or the ground? What the heck was that?
How is he not drowning, dude?
Anyway, the meme that I wish was still alive, Ugandan Knuckles. That's one of them. It's not really that funny, but it was. Like, so stupid. The other one is Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
Yeah.
See, that's been a while since that was a big one.
Big Chungus is newer than Ugandan Knuckles.
Well, yeah. But it's still been a while since I've seen Big Chungus memes, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying, It's been a minute. The one that I would say, I mean, it's still around a good amount, but I don't see it nearly as much as when it was at its peak, was Me and the Boys. That meme with the 1960s Spider-Man villains.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites of all time.
That one is great. Me and the boys doing whatever.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It died down, but it still lives a little bit.
Yeah, it happens once in a while. It's kind of too bad. Memes die so quick.
I know. Shall I go down?
Yes.
Into the abyss with our boy Hush Puppy. Ooh, okay. What do we got? Who is
the identity? Who is the cock bandit?
Who is the cock bandit? The world needs to know. Gosh, this place is dirty.
Dude, even the bear. Look at that. The bunny
or
dude. Stuffed rabbit or whatever.
Gross, dude. Okay.
This is also very similar to Professor Pig.
It is. It totally is.
This is the journal of Dr. Thomas Elliot. My work is complete. The pain, though still present, has been worth it. He will suffer for what he did to me. He will suffer the way I have suffered. As I look in the mirror, I understand how Leonardo felt when he finished the Mona Lisa. How Michelangelo felt when David was complete. My work has taken too long. But now it's time for my masterpiece to be unveiled. My new face is ready.
I couldn't have put it better myself. I take it you're here to stop me?
What do you think?
I think you're too late.
You're a killer, a psychopath. I will stop you.
Really? But you look just like Bruce Wayne. It took time, of course, to find the perfect donors, to graft on the flesh, and finally to lose myself in order to create this. 6 people died. Unfortunate, but necessary to complete my plan. Why would you believe good old-fashioned revenge? To be honest, I don't care if you do. Wayne will suffer, and you will not stop me. I can see you have your hands full with Arkham City, but it's time for me to leave now. Pray we do not meet again. Next time, I will not be in such a generous mood.
Oh, he's so
Whoa,
cool.
man.
Is there anything else to look at in here? Because we can't catch him in this game.
No, and I don't know if there's any, like, Riddler stuff in here.
No, not really. Just a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, bleach, a fire that he didn't even put out, by the way. A complete
wow,
hazard.
Jerk.
Gosh, she says
What's in the book? Nothing.
Nothing, yeah. Let's see.
What are the pictures over here?
Okay.
Different pieces of the faces he needs. This, I've got to say, before we even get to Arkham City, which is multiple games away.
Arkham Knight, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, Arkham Knight. Before we even get to that one, because, it'll be Origins before that. This is the biggest wasted storyline, in my opinion. They don't do much with this in the future. He just kind of... I don't want to say too much about it, but, I just feel like he's just kind of there, and then it's just kind of over.
It's not a big payoff.
No,
which is a bummer. I totally agree. It's a quick thing. It's, in all honesty, it's maybe a 10-minute mission. Maybe 15.
Close
That's
the file
it, though,
on the identity thief, Oracle.
Have you caught him?
No. Prepare a new file on Dr. Thomas Elliot. I'm uploading all the details from his surgery.
Elliot, the famous surgeon? Didn't you used to be friends?
We were. A long time ago.
So he was the identity thief? Hang on. This says he used the faces he collected to make a new one that looked like yours. Bruce Wayne's. Is he crazy? No offense. Are you going after him?
He's gone. He's left Arkham City. I'll hunt him down tomorrow.
I like how she tries to correct herself, too, like she just said something really bad. Like yours. Bruce Wayne said.
Yeah, I know. There's a little bit of a separation of the Bruce Wayne and Batman identities in this.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, dude?
Little interrogation, my boy.
A free one.
You really
Compliments
don't
to the
want to
chef.
lie to me. Tell me about Riddler.
I don't know much, but I'll tell you everything. Don't hurt me.
If you're lying, I'll come find you.
So what's left on the map? Let's just look at it real quick.
Let's take a peek.
So there's a few things. Acts of violence.
You have one more AR training, it looks like.
Should we go do the AR training and see if we come across an act of violence on the way?
I think that's a great idea.
Because we wanted to wrap up a couple of things if we can. But the Riddler stuff, it's not really necessary.
No.
Maybe at some point in the far future we could do more Riddler stuff in this game. Maybe, but it's just, one, it's not really that fun. And two, the game runs like crap.
Yeah.
On this port. So I'm gonna check it out on Xbox One X. And maybe at some point, way in the future when the channel's bigger, if we want to come back to Arkham City, I don't know, a year or two from now or something, we could do some of it then, but I don't want to do it now.
No, well, it'd be different too if you'd never gotten all the Riddler trophies and you didn't know what happened. And most people already know what happened too. It'd be different if it was like that, but really, it's 400 trophies. I've found them all, I think, twice, maybe 3 times. It's exhausting. You found them all. It's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's a real pain.
If you've already done it, it's hard to get motivated to do it again.
Yeah, and also, if they ever remaster this game again, there is a chance that we would replay it again in the far future anyway.
Very true.
So, yeah. If it ever got, a full remaster.
Right.
So it just doesn't really feel worth it. We don't really have anything to prove by doing them.
I've got nothing to prove.
I have nothing to prove to you. But there is some other stuff that we have to do on here, even now once this stuff is done. Like, we want to go back and we want to do the Harley Quinn's Revenge.
Definitely.
If possible, we can fly around for a couple minutes here and just see if we find any more political prisoners.
Absolutely.
And we want to maybe read some of the Arkham City stories would be fun.
That'd be a great time.
It would be just like a side thing that we could do. We could even like, I'm thinking, I'm telling the audience here, not even you, but you as well. I think we'll start a new playlist for Arkham City stories.
Yeah.
And like just have them narrated. And like I could do, like some kind of ambient music with it or something, kind of like how they do scary videos. Like,
definitely.
It'd be kind of fun to do that. And another thing we could do as well is we'd probably do a new a new playlist for the Harley Quinn's Revenge, since it's like a standalone thing, even though it's still Arkham City, because it's sort of an epilogue to it.
Definitely.
But other than that, we're pretty much done with the game. Oh, you found like a little thing. If we could finish the political prisoners, it'd be awesome. If we can't, we can't.
Yeah.
How many are there?
I think there's 15.
And I know we've done a bunch.
Yeah, we've done most of them. It's just really at this point just flying around and making sure you get all of them. There's not even like a really big story thing after you've done them. You've got 2 left, I believe. So, yeah, it's hoping to find all of them, but you don't get like a story thing. It's just, you save 15 political prisoners, that's it. But the nice thing is that's really the only honestly annoying side mission in this. In the game, and it's not even really that annoying. Like, you mainly get them done throughout the game, so it's not like an Arkham Knight where there's a ton of Batmobile stuff to do. It's just 15. You're flying around the city, you'll encounter them.
Well, and while we're flying around, what are your thoughts on this port? Because I kind of have mine. I want to hear yours.
So, to be honest, I didn't have nearly as many issues with performance as you are right now. The PS4 Pro, man, I don't even know if I had the Pro when I played it, but I don't remember having this much of a problem with like lag and just, problems catching up when I'm going faster in the city. I don't remember it struggling this bad, and it's not. I don't know. It's hard to really appreciate the game when it's like taking you out of the immersion like this.
Yeah, like every time you speed up.
Yeah, because it
doesn't really do that though when we're inside or when we're just like flying normal.
No, and that's.
But like when you dive or when you accelerate.
Exactly. Yeah, when you grip onto stuff and do like the boost, that's when the problems show up. And it's still obviously like it's my favorite game of all time, so it's not going to completely ruin the game, but it definitely puts a bit of a damper on the whole experience when you really can't fully immerse yourself in the game because it's just struggling to keep up.
Yeah, it's kind of at a point too for me, like in that same vein where I feel like I would recommend you play Arkham City, but from what I've read about the One X, if you have it, I'd just recommend you play it on that, because like it's not perfect, but it seems like it runs much better. And I guess if you are not, well, if you don't want to play it on a console, it's much easier. You could just play it on PC, and it's a lot better than either. So
definitely, dude. Yeah, it's like you said. I definitely recommend the game. It's a fantastic video game. Like, just top to bottom, it's great. But with that being said, this port has kind of been struggling performance-wise. So,
and it's marketed as PS4, so it shouldn't just not work on the normal PS4.
No, because if this was how the base game ran and we got it just on the PS4, that definitely put a negative spin on the game a bit. I think it would have not been received as critically well, maybe because of performance issues. So I don't know. Let's get this, by the way.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean these last 2 political prisoners really aren't showing up. I think we're just going to be done there. Maybe in the future we'll come back to some other stuff we didn't do, but I do think the Arkham City stories and the, Harley Quinn's Revenge will give us enough content to work with, and then we'll kind of move on from there. So we hope you all enjoyed the Let's Play of the base game. If you want, obviously, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. We're both huge fans of DC and Batman and just superheroes in general and stuff like this, so we hope you enjoyed the ride. And we'll be doing those other things as well, so please check them out. And we'll see you in the future. Goodbye.